All right, calm your tits, right? Now, I would never, even when I'm driving, get involved in other people's, if anyone speeds or cut me, I'd never honk. I'm like, do whatever you need to do. I'm not a police officer. But I was driving along in my neighbourhood, and in front of me was this little Nana car, one of those little Mazdas, those tiny little cars that you go, is this safe? Like there's half an airbag in it. And that airbag's known as your left tit. So, now, personally, I drive a Mazda BT50 Ute. It's a 3-litre diesel turbo. It's a double cab with a full tray and a canopy and bull bars. I know, all the lesbians are moistening up in here. She's a big unit like me, right? So I'm driving behind her, and then the next minute I just see this woman's hand come out of the car, and she dropped a whole bag of trash just on the road. And when you see something that just blows your mind, I'm like, what am I driving, 1985, when we were all throwing shit out the window? And I honked at her, just boop. As soon as I did, I regretted it. I wish I'd never happened. It's like when you're at the light and you lean for your phone and you accidentally honk the horn with your elbow or with your right tit, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry. I should be out in public by myself. And I was hoping she didn't notice, but she noticed. She noticed, because she stopped. I could see her feet come out the bottom of the car. She stopped that car. So I stopped because she stopped, and then she jumped out of the car. And as soon as she jumped out, I looked at her and I thought, oh, this is messed up. And then she started coming at me. Now, the trick is when crazy approaches you at pace, you have to get out and go meet it. You can't let crazy just come straight up to your car, because that'll fuck up a paint job, all right? You have to go and meet her. So I then got out and I walked up to her. Now, she was wearing short shorts. Like short shorts, those denim shorts where you can see the pockets and that sticking out. Now, I'm not here to body shame anyone. I'm just saying, check a mirror before you leave. Because it looked like a Qantas plane was coming at me at pace, because the flaps were down. And I mean right down. She was coming in to land on a windy day. It looked like the Southwestern was going to take her and flip it. Maybe you're not familiar with aircraft, so this doesn't mean anything to you. Okay, scratch that. Imagine you go to Subway. You're going to go get a ham sandwich. Now, come with me, Sydney. We're on a journey through my neighbourhood. You go to Subway and you go, I'll have a 6-inch ham sandwich, and you go, you know what? It's been a good week. Let's make it double meat. But then you go, you know what? The sun's out. Fuck it. Triple meat. Let's go triple meat on that puppy. Then you take that ham sub and you get in the car. You take the wrapper off. You go on the motorway. You go up to, let's say, 180 kilometres an hour. So you can hear that turbo whistle. And then you drop the window down and you take that ham sandwich and you stick it out of the window. And it picks up a bit of pace and you've got that... That's what was coming at me. She comes straight up to me, she looks me dead in the eyes and she goes, I'm going to punch your tits in. Now, if you're new to the threat and intimidation game, can I just say, when you make a threat, you better make it clear. And the other person should hear your threat and go, oh, no, not for me. I shouldn't have to logistically unpack your shit. Because the minute she said she was going to punch my tits in, I thought, there's already a lot in. Like that whole bit is in, it's packed. So I'm assuming she's going to punch him through, so now my tits will be living on my back. Which, can I say, I didn't hate the thought of it. I'm a tummy sleeper. You know what a nuisance a pair of tits? So I didn't hate the idea of having my tits on my back, but I thought, she's kind of leaning quite heavily on my participation in this threat to get my tits on my back. Because I'm assuming she's going to punch them in one at a time, which would then require me to present her with a tit. She would then smash that tit right through. There it is, right on my back. All right, here we go. And I then present her with a second tit, which is not quite as good as the first one. We all know that. I then present her with tit 2. She smashes that tit through, and I'm like, there we go. I thought, I'm not doing that. Because I'm not down to clown, as the kids used to say in the 1950s. So I thought the only option left for her would be for her to double barrel punch me in the tits to get it on my back, which now leaves her with a logistical nightmare because they don't fucking line up. So now she's going to have to rely on me to be very still. Boom! And smash them through. But now the problem is your one hand is a lot stronger than the other hand. So the one tit will fly right through. But the other tit's only going to go through halfway. I don't want to look like a dickhead. So now I'm going to have to finish myself off and get it through. I'm going to have to finish myself off like a straight lady. Thought I'm not doing that. But she was waiting for my response. She said, so I said to her, get in your car. Because I'll smack you so hard you'll wear your snot like a scarf. Do you see how you can picture that? So she got in the car. I picked up the crap and I just thought, wow. Some people, I got in my car and the kids go, everything all right? I go, yeah. Let's go to Subway. I need a ham sandwich. You guys have been